Good evening, Twitch. This is Sparks the 2600, the Rocket Knight Toad, welcoming you to another night of gaming. Tonight we are hopping back we're taking a deep dive back into another Crab's Treasure to continue our quest to get Krill's shell back. Last time we hunted down apparently valuable treasure in a cave to pay off Krill's debt, but it looks like that something happened to Slacktide in the meantime. Undersea predators have all sorts of adaptations. If you're struggling against an enemy, you just might not have figured out their trick yet. Shell weight. Different shells have different weights, indicated by the letter on their stat sheet. A heavier shell might take more hits, but it'll also slow down your dodge roll, making it harder to avoid attacks. Whelk. A tiny little snail with a surprising affinity for umami. Additional damage, okay, blah blah blah. You know what, I want to hop into the moon snail shell to recharge. Anemone. An invertebrate that snares tiny prey with its many tentacles. Ugh, crap. Probably time to find a new shell. Huh? I could eat that shell. I can eat banana peels to regain health. Okay. Ooh, we'll go for the blue cap. A blood star has been made whole. Maximum health increased. Okay. Looks like we can't get in that way. That's weird. Jerk. They're wasting one of my heart kelp pods now. Hey! Very good. What the? What happened here? Crime, partying after hours. Crime, jay scuttling. What the hell happened here? Well, at least we got him. Hardtail pod, baby! Ooh, the soda can. That's one of my favorites. Okay, this is actually getting pretty sad. When I first came here, it was like this bustling castle full of people, or crabs rather. Like everyone seemed to be, I guess, doing best they could. But now, everyone's sort of like zombified now. It's pretty horrifying, actually, when you think about it. Crime, possession of seaweed. Okay. Okay, that's a little funny. Darkly humorous, but funny. Possession of seaweed. Okay, that caught me off guard. Chip claw. A chunk of plastic in the shape of a crab's claw is definitely worth something. Traded for 500 microplastics. Whoa! What the hell happened here?
If you noticed, but your guards are going nuts out there!
Oh, Clontre, little hermit. Our minds are clear as crystal now.
Oh, shuck.
I once thought my duchy quite beautiful, you know, worth preserving. But compared to the reefs, it's a shameful, transient thing, destined to wash away. That's why I'm having them tear it down. I thought my beauty worth preserving too. But of course, my worthless life will wash away as easily as any other. Almost as easily as yours, little hermit!
Okay, she's officially gone mad.
Your death will be gorgeous! Quit squirming! You're mine! Can't you see how worthless this all is?
Holy crap. Should I say holy crap?
Hey, I don't know if you know.
Your death will be gorgeous! Can't you see how worthless this all is?
Shotgates may use to respec your sets however you please. Well, you kind of didn't give me a lot of time to read there, buddy.
Hey, I don't know if.
Your death will be gorgeous! Can't you see how worthless
What the hell?
this all is?
Magelsta, Tyrant of Slacktide. Yeah, Tyrant is actually a word I would use.
Hey, I don't.
Your death will be gorgeous! You're mine now! Quit squirming! Can't you see how
Damn it!
worthless this all is?
That hardtail pod didn't heal me in time. Oh, you're going down, Duchess.
Your death will be gorgeous!
Well, at least I got farther that time. I got more than halfway.
Your death will be gorgeous! Quit squirming! Tear it all down! Return it to the waves! All of our lives are as sand beneath the tide. You'll see one day.
Oh. Whoa, what's this? Royal Wave. Subjugate enemies... Subjugate enemies in front of you with a massive swipe of a Dungeness's Crab's Claw, causing them to briefly take increased damage from all sources. Ooh, do I have a new ability? Holy abalone! That was a shell of a fight, kid! You were watching the whole thing? I guess it was too much to ask that the soldiers caught you, you jerk. No such luck. I hit as soon as everyone started going crazy. A survivor never picks a fight he doesn't have to. You could learn a thing or two from a guy like me. Well, now that the Duchess is... you know... So give me my shell back. No reason to keep it anymore, right? This old thing? You know, I can barely remember how I got my fins on it anymore. Thinking I might just go pawn this off in the big city. Make myself a few microplastics. What? You can't do that! A hustler can do anything he can get away with, kid. See me in New Carcinia if you want to buy this bad boy back from me. If no one else buys it first, that is. No! When I get my hands on that guy, I swear I'm gonna... Arrgh! Gotta find a way after him. Power runs through you. You have learned your first adaptation, an attack learned from a powerful creature that can be used even without a shell equipped. Use it with R2 at the cost of umami charges. Ooh. And what do we have here? Why, a moon snail shell. Ooh, we got a lot. What, 5K and I can only get 2 upgrades? Bunk, man. Oof, okay, that was a lot. Oh. Hey, it's opening. Looks like we can go through. Crystals! Well, that's kind of depressing. The garden's open now, but only because everyone else went crazy or is dead. It actually looked pretty too. So what was the point of getting this thing? What was the point of getting the... What's the point of getting the pearl if the person who wanted it is dead? Well, nothing to do left but just press onward, I guess. At least it's back to being nice and colorful. It's over. It's all over. Why ain't it ever me, you know? Whoa, what's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. I'm getting my carapace cracked by cruel, unfeeling forces beyond my control yet again. That's what's going on. I just spent my whole savings on rare trash you can only get in the shallows. So I could sell it at a profit in New Carcinia, of course, and then use that profit to trade up my shell. Get something nice, you know? And now I come back here, and the bridge to the city is completely collapsed. There's no way I can make it back without leaving all this trash behind. It's all over, man. I'm fully shucked. I'll be shellless within the tide. I guess I'd better find another way around if I want to get to the city. Thanks for the sympathy, pal. Well, isn't that just great? We try to go to a new city and the bridge to it is all collapsed. Beautiful. Now what do we do? There's always another way. Let's go. Wait. Stainless relic. A workable piece of metal. Maybe someone can turn it into something useful. Another moon snail shell. Now there's a photo opportunity if ever I saw one. Of course. If you're gonna hesitate, I'm gonna take advantage of that. No way to recover from that. Stupid friggin' seahorse. Damn it! Now I gotta waste another heart kelp pod. Eat crap, you stupid pufferfish. Become Fugu. Hey, a shell. What's this? Hey there, pal. Do you like going fast? No, I hate it. Well, it's your unlucky day, because you're going to need some wicked speed to get over that ramp down there. Walking ain't going to cut it. Neither is sprinting, even. No, sir. Okay. And that's where I come in. Bablo, 5-time Snail Racing League champ, at your service. They had to give us snails our own league because we're so damn fast. Okay? I'm going to tell you how to get speed so insane your grandma's antenna will be twisting in her grave. Or maybe she's still alive. Sorry, that was a little insensitive either way. But trust me, this kind of crazy movement will peel your gills back. It'll dry out your exoskeleton while you're still underwater. It'll boil you in your damn shell if you're not careful. And worst of all, it'll turn you into a permanent speed demon who can't even form words if they're not moving at hypervelocity. Are you ready to accept that kind of a risk? Because a lot of people say they are, and before you know it, bam, addicted to speed. Seen it happen to a lot of good critters down here. So, I gotta ask, one more time. You sure? Yeah, why not? Okay, so basically, you're just gonna want to sprint towards the ramp, and then press the block button. Okay, but before I do, I want to do something first. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, here I go. Okay, that was pretty awesome. And look, we found a moon snail shell. Gonna take the time to recover while I'm here. Hey, that must be New Carcinia. They're asleep. Good. Let's keep it that way. Rolling around at the speed of... Huh? Nice to see a fresh face in town. And right before trash day, too. What's trash day? Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what trash day is. I couldn't spoil the surprise for you now. You'll know soon enough. And that is the long, complex history of Slacktide's trade route with New Carcinia. Wow, I'm so glad I stuck around to learn all that lore. Thanks, Uncle Addy. Addy? Hello there! Hello, ma'am. Have you come from Slacktide? This bridge is usually reserved for traders, soldiers, or nobles, and you don't look like any of those, dear. Unless, perhaps you're one of those neo-nobles that chooses not to flaunt your wealth? How exciting! What's the Duchess's court like? Is she as gorgeous as they all say? Yeah, she was. I mean, she's pretty. You're not so bad yourself, little noble. Care to come up to my apartment? Have a nice day, ma'am! This place is huge. And now at the sight of our fair city, I can honestly say I've never seen anything like it. You should go and explore, but I'd say topside if I were you. The seabed can host some pretty sketchy characters. Welcome to New Carcinia, a beacon of civilization amongst the harsh violence of the sands between. A testament to the prevailing power of industry, the city of dreams, the big crab apple, and the defining pillar of the trash economy which supports all of crustacean society. How did I get into this conversation? My name, you ask? Tortellini, the town greeter, at your service. I'm beyond excited to greet 2 new visitors in a single day. Is that a lot? Not at all. We'll usually get 20 or 30. Then why? Wait, did you say 2? Was the other one a shark carrying the coolest shell you've ever seen? Oh, a friend of yours? Not at all. I gotta kick that guy's butt and get my shell back. Oh, a sworn enemy then. This day gets more exciting by the minute. I gotta catch him before he sells my shell to who knows who. Can you tell me where he went? Not at all. I greeted him with gusto and then didn't give him a second thought. What sort of town greeter would I be if I looked behind me to keep tabs on those I already greeted, rather than facing forward to greet those yet to come? Okay. Where would someone trying to sell a shell go then? I can think of exactly 4 places. Might have tried to sell it to Shellfish Desires, the luxury goods store. If it's more of an antique shell, they may have gone to check if the museum curator might purchase it. Failing those, they might have visited Bottom Feeders, a dive bar in the lower crust, to try to pass it off to some piece of gutter trash. And finally, they could have gone to the back alley blacksmith to sell it for scrap. Okay, thank you so much. I'll check out all those places. Godspeed, small fry. Well, would that I could give you more of a tour. But my work is never done whilst there remain travelers left ungreeted. I've just been unable to stop thinking about that awful business happening in the Grove. Could you hush up and enjoy your Celtic Benedict? All this bleeding heart nonsense is ruining brunch. Ooh, I could go for an Eggs Benedict. You see that hermit over there? Isn't he so mysterious? The one standing uncomfortably close to us? The one standing uncomfortably close to us right now? Heavens no, not them. The mysterious blue one over by the bar. Oh, please tell me you don't mean Firth. Tilapia went on a date with him and he tried to get her to invest in sand dollars. You deserve someone better, Delty. Some hard-working crap who will treat you right. But he's just so mysterious. Well, hey there, long time no see, fellow hustler. You're that guy from the bridge. Sure am. First the name, don't erode it, you know? You seem pretty happy. Didn't you just lose all your money? Of course not, pal. Not even close. A shrewd investor never puts all his shells in one... puts all his butts in one shell, you know? And that's my goal in life. I get butts into shells. Specifically, my butt. And specifically, the fanciest, flashiest, most impressive shell I possibly can. You feel me? Not really. I'm a shell trader, kid. That's a hermit's lot in life, always looking to upgrade. Swap out the old shell for a better one. If you're smart, you'll get into the business too. A whole ocean of opportunity could be passing you by, you know? Souvenirs, tchotchkes, miscellaneous baubles of various sizes and quality, Get them at your cheapest. Get them at get them at their cheapest right before trash day restock. Ah, I do love my morning constitution around New Calcinia Square. So says I, Bartleby Shoals. Trash futures have never been so brighter. I'm positively drowning in the stuff. It's such a rapidly growing market. I simply can't understand how any crab could miss out on these opportunities. What do you want? I'm sorry, but I'm a very busy business crab. Very busy with business. Oh, sorry. It looked to me like you were just standing around. What you have just told me is that you know nothing about doing business. I guess not. Moon snail shell found. Excuse me, what is this building? What ho, little one? You stand before... What ho, little one? You stand before the new Calcinia Museum of Calcinized History, I say. Oh, neat. Could I go in? Of course. A museum that no one could visit would be a sad state of affairs indeed. Oh, wait. I almost forgot why I came here. I'm looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. You seen anyone like that? I can't say I have. But if I traveled here to fence stolen goods, I'd start in the lower crust down beneath us. Gotcha. Thanks. Be careful down there, I say. I'm telling you, dude, ancient civilizations were way more advanced than we thought. They built all sorts of stuff out of the natural environment. They had no need to wait for Trash Island to show up. What, like those medieval nut jobs in the shallows? Advance my shell. No. Way cooler than that. They made stuff that still hasn't been recreated today. And they did it with magic. Alright, I think you need to lay off the seaweed. Look at that big stupid museum. What's the point of a whole building to store old crap from the past? Call me when they start showing off objects from the future. Oh, please tell me that's a Christmas Story reference. You! Down there! Yeah? You are so small, positively minuscule. A regular little zooplankton. I love it! Have your people contact my people. We simply must do lunch. My people? Oh, Jackson. Every day I find myself looking down, wishing you were up here with me, claw and claw. The tide we crossed paths as I was immediately smitten, but my family would never approve of me with a commoner. There's nothing common about you. Maybe one day I'll possess the courage to tell you, and until then, I shall yearn from afar. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, a flagship brick and mortar store of Shellfish Core. How goes it, my visibly financially troubled friend? Is it that obvious? It is. I suppose you come up to the upper crust for a bit of window shopping? No shame in it. Plenty of folks pause on their way through town to take a look at our luxury shelves. You got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter, so enjoy them while they last, my friend. Did a big shark come into town and try to sell you... a shell recently? Oh, he sure did. I told him to get stuffed. We don't do trade-ins here. And even if we did, I'd never take the kind of beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. Does nobody in the city pay any attention? At Shellfish Desires, you can pay microplastics to insure any shell you've won before. At a moon snail shell, you can pick any insured shell to start with anytime you respawn. Useful. Oh, so essentially we can rebuy old shells. Okay. There's no better city in the world than New Carcinia. I've never even been anywhere else. That's how great it is. That sounds more like you're too lazy to travel. Ooh, I love your shell, little cutie. Thanks, it's new. It doesn't really feel like me, though. Well, you wear it well in the meantime, sweetie. I'm sure you'll find the right shell for you eventually. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you ever find a shell you're real fond of, you can pay Shellfish Desires to insure it for you. That way, if it ever gets lost or damaged, they'll replace it for you. No questions asked. Whoa, that's actually pretty useful. Thanks, ma'am. I used to have it all. I used to be somebody. Then one bad deal and pow! Down here with this sorry lot. Do I look like a bottom feeder to you? Of course not. I'll make it back up there one day, no matter how many other crabs I gotta step on. Man, it's moon snail shell after moon snail shell.
Oi there, Scrap. It's a fine piece of metal in your claws there. Lots of promise. Care to make it shine with me, Scrap?
I almost don't want to ask, but did a big jerk shark come up here trying to sell a shell for scrap? It would probably have seemed crazy to you because the shell was super gorgeous and cool.
Aye, he came by, turned that shell to scrap as soon as I could.
What? Are you serious?
Sure as sea foam I am. Nay, wait, you said a shark? Scrap that, my mistake. No sharks came by, nay.
What? What did you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack.
No need to shout, Scrap. The ears work just fine.
Make it shine? You mean my fork? This is just some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood.
Aye, what a piece of junk it is, Scrap. What a piece of junk it is, Scrap. Bring this old smith some relics he can break down, and he'll show you what that junk of yours can truly do.
Sounds useful. Let's upgrade that fork. Krill's fork upgraded to level 2, an additional 5 attack. Nice! Living by the square lets me visit Topside almost 3 times a week. It's almost like I'm a real Topsider.
The doctor said I can go back to work if I'm not coughing up blood.
You know, I'm not as tough as I look. You don't look that tough. Thanks for rubbing it in, guy. Roughing it in the city ain't easy, but I'd rather be struggling down here than dead out there. We get the news of more towns getting polluted every week. Count me out of that kind of vibe. Whoa, 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 whoa! Steady on! Not one step further, mate! You're gonna want to keep your distance. How come? How come? Your eyes are full of sediment, mate. Your eyes full of sediment, mate? Can't you see what I am? I'm a type of guy who hurts everyone I touches, mate. Oh, that can't possibly be true. I bet you just haven't found the right person to show you. I bet you haven't found the right person to show your affection to yet. I could give you a hug. Maybe that'd help you open up. But I shall, mate. You're an odd one. Take my advice and leave me be, savvy? For the last time, Isla, giving the snips is not a full plan. But, Mom, They're making a move on Porky, and the snips always works. Back me up on this, Ide. Sorry, Isla, but your mama has a point. The crab's Porgy isn't deep with aren't the kind you can just snip away. Hey there, youngin'. Welcome to Bottle Feeders, finest little watering hole with sad and slurry. Hi, my name's Krill. I'm new to town, I guess. Thought I recognize a fresh face. Please, it's plastic to meet you, Krill. Name's Nema. If you got the money, why not stop on here for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service if you're interested in such a thing. You mentioned something about stowaways? What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. That's their nickname for any sort of little fella that sticks itself to your shell, little fella. Oh, like a barnacle? Exactly. And for the right price, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, hon. Lots of our visitors here are travelers just stopping by who could use a little company on the road. You ought to consider it if you got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean can get mighty lonely, hon. Oh, think about it. Thanks, ma'am. Aw, call me Nema, hon. I'm not a crabby old lady just yet. Hey, if it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Fairly sure I'd remember a fella like that swimming in my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. No worries. It's gotta be somewhere. I just gotta find where that shark went. The city is so big. How am I ever gonna find my shell? This place is so stupid. It's loud. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me. Or sell me some kind of... Scuttle right up, fellow citizens. It's the grand opening of the pawn shop, full of legitimate shallows-made wares. We got plastics, we got metals, we got pack and foam, we got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the... Krill's shell! That's my shell! Are you serious? This guy's still following me? Alright, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give that back! It was stolen from me by a jerk shark! Well, first off, that shark seems super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he, sold it to me fair and square. You want it back, you gotta buy it like everything else in the store. That's how the pawn shop works, baby. Well, how much? And, what can I actually pay with? Depends on what you got, pal. I've got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Could I work for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty... Wait. Did you hear that? Hear what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime microplastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you!
Trash day! It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
They're celebrating their ocean being covered in garbage.
Back off! I saw it first! Get your own trash, bum suckers! is that thing?
I've never seen anything like it.
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be!
Excuse me? Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Carsinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say! If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say!
That's just a
I
theory.
like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flashiest shell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first. Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city.
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best, Crab.
What the? Gunshot?
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation.
Oh, he's
That would
that
be
kind of person.
safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt.
Oh, you
Are
prick.
we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Oh, you dick!
Haha, yeah, you go, kid! Roland can't tell us what to do! That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first!
The corporations don't control us!
Huh. They certainly spoke up when someone
I
else spoke for
suppose
them.
A little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
I hate him. Dang, that was crazy with a capital Z. You really stepped in it now, kid. That squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to! You told me to! Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. The offer still stands. If you can get me that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? Weren't you listening to that old dude? It's off in the Grove, way north of here. You got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Great, well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair's fair. Just drifted into town and you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd all have just rolled over and let Roland step all over us like usual. So, we're all going after this treasure then? Seems like it. If that old timer who runs the museum ain't pulling our claws, whoever gets that treasure's gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, none of us will be most of us will be darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland? Only the CEO of Shellfish Corp, the largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides what a few independent traders haul in with their own two claws, all trash that makes its way into New Carcinia goes through Roland. So he's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in the town by now and charges a pretty plastic for the privilege of living in them. Those of us down there in the lower crust, you could say we ain't really fans of the way things are going. So taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face? I can think of a lot worse ways of spending a tide or two. But enough about Roland. We gotta make tracks toward that treasure. That museum curator told us to head towards the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me just outside of town if you need a nudge in the right direction. Oh yeah, this is gonna rule. A real chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know. Roland came into this town with nothing save the clothes on his back and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. And he built that empire up into a somewhat bigger empire, all on his own. Why go after the treasure if you think he's so cool then? You really don't know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market, and that makes us rivals. A free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. Wow, that was quite the clamor, I say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. I didn't know I was going to cause such commotion. Ho! Well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north, and you'll reach it eventually. Just take care not to get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! A real-life treasure hunt! This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablet! Do you think we'll fight a shark? Or a bobbit worm? Or one of those horrendous monstrosities that live only in the deepest depths of the drain? I really hope not! Heavens, what excitement! I'll be tagging along in your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it for all my followers. Who are followers? You know, followers! People who follow me around just desperate to know what I'm up to. Do you mean to tell me you don't have any? Hey, Manta? Yeah, Coley? What are we doing? Like, right now? Like, right now? They're hanging out by the crystal. Hanging out by the crystal? Yeah. Want to do anything after this? another cool crystal on the other side of town. We could go hang out by that. You're the best. Hey, Manta? Yeah, Coley? That guy broke our cool crystal. No way. Just walked right up and broke it. What happened to live and let live, Coley? No idea. Life isn't really what it used to be. Wanna go find another cool crystal? I sure do. Can't let jerks like that ruin our chill. So true. You said there was another crystal somewhere on the opposite side of town? Let's see if we can find it before we head out of here. Be wary of topsiders, small fry. They'll make you feel special while you're useful, but don't be fooled. I moved here from across the sands between because some rich bastard said I had it in me to be a shell model. Me! Can you imagine? Needless to say, he kicked me out to the curb before you knew it. So yeah, don't trust topsiders. They'll play you like a goddamn fiddler. Alright, we know our roles. Lex, present! You'll go to work tonight tending bar at the Trash Day Gala. You'll be our ticket in. Can do. Get those upper crusters good and distracted while we slip in the workers' entrance. There, we'll split into two teams. Team A will be Lex, still present, and Hurst. Hello, darling. While Team 2 will consist of myself and Goggles. Hey, Team A is going to move through the fancy soiree until they find its host, the ludicrously trashing and trash-rich Jeffrey Crab III, and sweet-talk him into revealing the passcode to his family safe. I doubt he'll put up much of a fight. I doubt you'll put up much of a fight. Once he lets it slip, it will be on Team 2 to slip out the safe undetected and ride the scrap chute down to the bottom with our ill-begotten rewards. Team A will exit the party at its proper conclusion and reconvene in the morning. And Cod's your uncle. Will have woken up as some wealthy shucking crabs. Sheesh, my coming to Flotsam-Ville's getting worse all the time. You ought to take a fish car. I heard it's pretty affordable. Sure, it used to be. They only kept prices low until they could run Crab Taxi out of business. And Crab Taxi was such a scheme by wealthy investors to take funding away from the scale wheel. And the scale wheel was only going to serve privileged neighborhoods in the first place. So screw it. I'll swim there myself if I have to. I'm sorry, this is too funny. Man, the devs had an opportunity to make a Christmas Story reference with that leg. Roland owns most of the industry around here. There aren't many folks around brave enough to stand up to him. But he really got us all fired up. He's going to regret it if he thinks we're just a bunch of soft shells. So says I, Bartleby Shoals. Welcome to Carcinia Heights. Luxury homes with luxury views from the luxurious upper cruster yearning for a life of luxury. Homes start as low as 1.5 million microplastics. No, thank you. Wow, a real-life treasure hunt right in our own city. A tale of adventure, tragedy, betrayal. Romance? Maybe if I hurry, I can snag novelization rights. You aren't headed out to the open ocean to look... out to the open ocean to look for treasure. Shall now, I moved up here to avoid that sort of ruckus. Let all those cloud chasers get themselves killed for all I care. Hey, where'd you find that fork there? Oh, this thing? I just ran into it by the shore. I'll give you 3,000 microplastics for it, right now. I'm sorry, it's not for sale. Come on, kid, I could use some good self-defense in a place like this. 6,000. I kinda need it, sorry. What, leave a poor vulnerable crab like me out in the current like that? 4,000. Wait, you went down? I'm a haggler. Not a very good one. Bye. Another one of those cardboard monstrosities just went up in our neighborhood. We had the decency to take these outcasts in. The least we could do is build some nicer looking buildings. Quite so. At this rate, our pristine ocean view is going to be blocked by hideous high-density housing. And we all know who's to blame. The poor people. The poor people. Just so. Looks like society hasn't improved much over here, has it? Trash Day still finds a way to surprise me after all this time. How fun it'd be to swim all the way up to Trash Island as it passes by. I bet you'd come back the richest crab in town. But no one's that strong of a swimmer, and worst case scenario, you just get stuck up there. I wish I could have a little pet sardine. So cute. Oh my god, no way. What's up? I totally feel the exact same way about sardines. No way! Do you want to kiss a little bit? What? What? Huh? Huh? Okay, that was funny. That was pretty funny. Despite it all, I'm just happy to have a home here at all. At least we don't fall victim to bandit raids like the towns out in the open ocean. Come to the city, they said. It's safe inside the reef, they said. Fat lot of good if we can't even afford a place inside the walls. Still better than staying out here with that beast out and about. Is it? What's stopping that thing from coming here anyway? What, you don't trust the scent markers? Have a little faith in technology. Beast? Uh-oh. A lot of talk about the end of the world these days. It's only a matter of time before whatever's gunking up Krabs' mind out there comes to gunk us up too. Or, you know, so they say. You all figure that stuff is really true? Who gives a shit? If my rent doesn't go down soon, the world can go ahead and end as far as I'm concerned. So true, brother. Heck yeah, I've never been to the open ocean before. Enchanted Grove, here we come. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold your seahorses, kiddo! Look, we're technically rivals in this treasure hunt thingamajig, but that don't mean I want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What did I do wrong? Look, there's rules to explore in the sands between. Namely, steps you gotta take from preventing him from slurping you up right out of your shell and eating you whole. See these arches? Folks who commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. Scenting? Yep, laying down scents that he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass neither path. Wait, who are we talking about? Who is this guy? Look, just stick to the arches, okay, kiddo? And if you get chased, make your way back to one as quick as you can. Can do. So, you're serious about this treasure hunt after all? Of course I am. This is my only way to get my shell back. Please don't take offense, but I have suspected you'd lose your nerve, I'd say. The sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Whatever, I'm super brave. Let's just get this over with so I can go home.
Point me in the right direction. Oh, you might have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery. It brings a tear to my eye, I say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. To our north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flotsam Vale, the company town of Shellfish Cove. And west? You wouldn't go west without a good reason. Not that it matters. The captain's map has pointed us north, towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there, and we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir! Hey, new shell! Let's see, what does this do? Recall, an oddly shaped plastic shell with a sweet-smelling substance lining its interior. Would it be healthy to consume? No one really knows for sure. Probiotic. Infuse your body with healthy nutrients, restoring health over time. Oh, so it's like a secondary healing. Sure. And what's this one? Let's see. Little red cup. Okay, that's cute. Obviously, taking increased activity time, but wasting your dodge roll and dulls your senses. No, I don't need that. What? Whoa. Pagarus the Ravenous.
No.
Oh! Oh! Oh, this guy doesn't mess around. Oh. Yeah, that's bad. Got it. Alright, round two, mofo. Wow. He does not mess around. Grab a snack, folks. This is gonna be a long stream.
fucking dodged! You guys saw that, right? You guys absolutely freaking saw that, didn't you? Unbelievable. I freaking dodge it and the game cheats me out of it. Show you, you big crabby mofo. Yeah, come this way, jerk. I'll beat this stupid thing. What's going on? Is it like a big weight or something? Let's see, what's this thing's weight? Medium weight, huh?
Kids, won't you step outside for a second?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dear Lord, that's the loudest profanity I've ever heard.
Hi, Dirge of the Dawn. Good to see ya. Okay, here we go. This frickin' prick. I am aware my shell is badly damaged. Thankfully, it looks like my shell junk isn't too far off, so yeah. But first, there's a baddie I need to take care of, so I don't get distracted during the fight. Now to grab it and get ready. I hate this thing! Gonna kill that thing. Okay. Note to self, I can't dodge. When he starts getting into pissy attack mode, just run. Looks like there's nothing I can do to increase my dodge ability. Or maybe there is. Wait! Oh, come on! I so freaking dodged that! How did I not dodge that, huh? Claws off, lawbreaker. No, he's not some guardian. He's just some crazy asshole. Crazy murderous asshole that I'm gonna murder first. Oof, I hate to think about how many people fought this thing. I swear, the game freaking cheats. I so dodged that. Gotta remember, when he enters pissy attack mode, and I guess from now on, his stupid red aggro attack. I guess when he does his freaking aggro attack, maybe I should run away from that too. At least I can recover my junk pretty comfortably. First, I want to take care of this guy so he doesn't cause me problems during the fight. Didn't even trigger the fight. Yeah, okay, but that was intentional. No fair! I know I can do this. Let's take a look at the skill tree. I hate this Pogarus thing. Okay, I got him about halfway, so I think that is progress. That is absolute progress. Anyways, just want to say hi and good luck. Thank you, Presto. And, Sorry about the thing, I didn't see your comment. Apparently I need to fix up this overlay so I can try to make it say that. But yeah, thanks. As said in the message, your company is appreciated. You piece of crab! Maybe I should swap back to the old dashing control scheme. What am I doing wrong? I am pushing the dodge button, and it is not giving me the dodge. I'm changing the controls. Let's see. Settings, controls, sprint mode, hold dodge. Let's just use that. It'd be a lot nicer if I could just simply tap. I don't like you. Junk recovered. Damn it all! Okay, so it looks like swapping to hold to dodge just doesn't do anything. This crab treasure is meant to be a challenging game, but everyone plays their own way. The game's difficulty is harming your fun. Feel free to turn some of these options on to make things a bit easier, okay? Thanks, but that's not what I need. Let's go! No, I'm not fucking with you yet. Leave me alone. Now we can rumble. I hate you! I hate you! I lost 7K freaking... I lost 7K microplastics! I'm gonna kill you! Freaking little bitch! I better get a lot of microplastics for killing Pagaris. Where are you, you little son of a bitch? Eat shit and die! I guess with how many retries it's going to take to fight this stupid mother. This stupid mother. Fuck you! I really should have spent those microplastics when I had the chance. Now I'm gonna have to spend a long time trying to get it all back. I better get a lot. You piece of crap game! I dodged that! Huh. Maybe the solution is to jump and dodge out of the way. I'll always hate you. This game's broken. This game is freaking broken. At least I'm slowly building up my plastics again thanks to killing that one enemy. Okay, back up to 1,250. Not bad. Ooh, I'm actually doing really well. Oh, yeah! Another crab. The size of a crab knows no upper or lower bounds. Revives you once upon death at the cost of this stowaway. Whew, what a fight. I feel so pumped up now. Maybe that lobster has a point. I should go back to Conch and see where this next map piece leads. All right! I beat that jerk! Okay. Before I lose any more microplastics, I want to take the ones I have now and go on a frickin' shopping spree because holy crap do I not want to lose this stuff. A plastic googly eye. A plastic ornament that gives the impression of watching the viewer. Minus 50% affliction buildup from mental attacks. Oh, I can't believe I freaking did that. Oh, that is no small feat. Beating Pagaris is a pain in the ass. Whoa! A small chunk of plastic and metal in the shape of a crab's claw. It must be worth a lot. Traded in for 2,500 microplastics. That thing just ate my shell. Terrific. Just terrific. I can still feel it. Even distant, our home still calls to me. Calls us all. No matter how we resist, the spiral drags us inward. He does not sound okay. So I want to head southwest. I gotta get back pronto. I'm out of my league here. Hey, let's see what Nema has to say. Keep your wits about you out there, kiddo. Seen a lot of good folks get gobbled up on their way to the Enchanted Grove. Not a problem anymore, Nema. Oh, we made a freaking fortune fighting Pagaris. I actually beat that stupid crab. We gotta find that moon snail shell pronto. Oh, there it is, to the left. Okay, let's freaking spend those microplastics so that way I can freaking actually survive out there. While we're at it, let's head to the moon snail's domain. Because we got a lot of those little gems. Generous as ever, the noble moon snail provides their people with additional powers. Let's see, what can I get myself this time? Spear fishing. Press L2 to throw your fork at enemies to reel them in at the cost of a barbed hook. Be careful, larger enemies will put up a fight. Hold R1 in the air to perform a powerful plunging attack downwards. First, let's make something about those barbed hooks. The most fearsome advancement in a predator's abilities is the use of tools. To grow beyond one's own body, to outpace one's physical evolution. Such hunters inspire unimaginable fear in their prey. One way to perform a powerful plunging attack downwards. Does the greatest danger come from above or below? It is, of course, a trick question. For any prey in the ocean, the greatest danger lies wherever they aren't looking. Damn it, I'm 3 short! I wanted to get this one. We'll come back. Hold L2 to aim, then release while aiming at an enemy to reel them in and massively damage their balance at the cost of a barbed hook. Be careful, larger enemies will put up a fight. Okay, we're just going to make a save here. And then call it a night. Hoo-hoo-hoo! So, yeah, wow. I actually beat Pagaris. That's a pretty big accomplishment in this game, I hear. Man, that fight is no joke. That is seriously freaking hard. Whew. Okay, so let's see what the... Alright, so let's see what the raid message is going to be. Raid message? There's the raid message. Next up are the Discord and social plugs for those who want to keep in touch. And finally, let's go see who's streaming tonight so we can send you over their way. You know what? Been a long time since we raided Chunky Lotus. Let's see what she's up to. See if this raid will work. Raid. Let's see. Raid. Raid Chunky Lotus. Okay, and the raid is made. Alright. I want to thank everybody who came by. Whether you're lurking or chatting with me, your company is very much appreciated. I generally aim for a showtime between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday, with an afternoon stream on Sunday at 3 to 4 p.m. Until then, check my socials and Discord for those who want to keep in touch. And with that, I will let you guys have a good night. This is Sparks 2600, the Rocket Knight Toad, signing off. May your skies always be clear. Peace, everyone, and good night.